Now I politely ask, please don't put dick pics in the background. But seriously, before I continue, a disclaimer. What you're about to hear is purely fictional, and any relation to people real or imagined is pure coincidence. Now, my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law lived a rather sheltered existence for the past couple of decades due to the wealth of her husband. She decided that I'm a narcissist based on me complaining about being sexually harassed by men on the trains in my 20s. Her precious son, my husband's brother, he's the precious one, would look at me incredulously if I ever dared to complain about what the trains were like for me back then. And based on how they talked about me and gossiped, I can only imagine how this harassment played out in their minds.
Sparkle transition.
O fair maiden, thou hair shines like a garden. I am so taken aback by your bird's nest hair and your half-done makeup that I dedicate myself that for the rest of our lives together you shall never have to lift a finger. Your life will be handed to you on a silver platter. It will be so much easier than those stupid aging ex-beauticians. I will give you everything your heart desires.
Sparkle transition.
Whereas the reality was a bit more like this. Oi, you white slut! How about you suck my herpes-infested dick? Yeah! What, no? You got a fat ass anyway, stupid bitch. Now, speaking of herpes-infested dicks, I work in a call centre. Now, one thing that you need to accept about call centre life is that your boss is never going to give you advice that will actually help you with your job. In fact, quite the opposite. Call centres have these little mantras that they live by, which, if you actually listen to those mantras, you'd end up having a nervous breakdown. So, for example, if you've just been on a call and you dare to complain to the person next to you that you had to repeat yourself to that caller 8 times, you'll get one of these mantras chanted at you, either by the bitch sitting next to you or by your manager. It usually goes along the lines of, the secret is the way, the secret is the way, you're in charge of every phone call today. So essentially what this mantra is saying is that the debunked theology of the secret is actually correct. We're all completely in charge of our own universe, and the people calling us have no free will whatsoever. Now, a more accurate mantra might be, you can lead a man to knowledge, but you can't make him think. Because people will literally call you, ask you a question, and not listen to you answering them. Now, you know this is the case because after getting asked the same question twice, you will politely blame the line and say, "Can you hear me okay?" "Oh, I can hear you perfectly," comes back the response. Okay, so what part of what I said is not making sense? And then they'll sit there and they'll go, sorry, can you say that again? And so you repeat what you said word for word. And this time they hear you perfectly. And then they ask why you didn't say that before. Now, I don't know if this has happened to other people around Melbourne, or if, my ass is apparently fascinating and my poo smells like rainbows. But a couple of times, I've been taking a shit in Melbourne. It generally doesn't smell and look very nice in my humble opinion. And I'm there, the only toilet available is one without a lock, so I go in there, do my thing, trying to keep the door closed. Now, as I'm sitting there, inevitably the door swings open, someone pushes it out, and the reaction of the person every single time that they have done this, to seeing me there taking my shit, is to not close the door. There was literally one time when I was sitting there and from where I was, I could actually push the door closed. And this person knew I'm in there taking a poo. They know what's going on. And I'm pushing the door back and they're pushing back, fighting for the right to watch me taking a shit. Now, after this happened to me for what felt like the millionth time, I literally got so fed up that I called my husband and my mum and I just said, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to start charging people to watch me shit. I don't even know why they want to see it. I can't even begin to fathom it. But apparently they all do. So I'm going to start charging them. I mean, why do for free what people will pay you for? Now, have you ever worked in one of those workplaces that is so sexually repressed that Freudian moments will just happen in front of you all the time? And let's be honest, the worst culprits are the middle-aged ladies going through menopause. They will look up your skirt, leer down your top, make sexual comments at you constantly, and then in the same breath, without a trace of irony, will say that you're the one who's too sexual in the workplace. And their BDSM dungeon is the lunchroom. I've had nightmares about the shit I've witnessed there. All they have to have is one of them eating a salad and they're off. Oh, Stacey, that looks so good. I want to try some, but I'm afraid. Are you? You know what? Try some. Taste it. Taste it. It's like there's something missing in my life. And this fills it. Oh, yes, this fills it. And I'll be sitting there like every lunchtime. Every fucking lunchtime. Yeah, and that's done.